How's it going out there? This is Feed Your Mind. And so YouTube wants to remove the dislike button. Looks like they're going ahead with plans to do that very soon. So what's the point of that? Well, they're saying like people will pile on and dislike a video, and they're saying like, I even was trying to figure out if they're trying to question if those were authentic dislikes or if it'll be some type of cancel culture. You know, it's like they didn't call it cancel culture, but it sounds like that's what they're concerned about, is that the audience can cancel out somebody that they respect. So people like Biden and, you know, this administration, a lot of their videos are getting disliked depending on what, who's reporting on it. Like a lot of the mainstream platforms, when they report on, you know, the compliance stuff that's going around, and you know, the Dr. F guy, you know who I'm talking about. A lot of his videos, like a lot of times they'll come on to mainstream platforms, and especially Biden, it'll be a lot of dislikes, and they're saying that's not fair. And YouTube's not, they don't really want to say like that's why specifically. They're leaving it kind of vague, but really that's what's going on, is that they don't like it when their favorite people are getting disliked or on topics that they have a passion about. That, you know, like the topics that they really care about, like comply, everybody must comply. Otherwise you get fired from your job, I guess, is the new thing they're trying to, like, they want everybody to take this as serious as they take it. Like, if I'm afraid of the invisible boogeyman, and I'm insisting on everybody being afraid of the invisible boogeyman as well. Or if I think the sky is falling, and then I'm making it my mission to make sure everybody wears a helmet with a chin strap to make sure you don't get hurt by the sky. You know, it's like, so because you want to live in fear, everybody else has to live in fear. And until this, you know, I can come up with any way to make, you know, any type of statistics to make it look like the sky is falling. I'll be like, okay, so this person, we're going to say that he perished because the sky fell on him. And we get these numbers up, and then we got to have sensors to make sure the invisible boogeyman isn't around. We got to have these special sensors, and we got to test the room before you can enter. You got to make sure you're not, you know, the invisible boogeyman isn't around. And then we come up with a test, and oh, look, see, I told you there was a invisible boogeyman in this room. It's like, okay, so your fears, everybody else has to have those same fears. We all have to, it's like, I think I'm starting to kind of get it. Like, these people really think the invisible boogeyman exists. Like, they think they're really protecting people. Like, that's their main focus, is just to protect the people. That's where their heart is on this issue. And they don't realize that to the people that don't believe in the boogeyman, the invisible boogeyman, you're becoming like more than just annoying. Now you're tampering with people's jobs, and you want them to put this something that this boogeyman repellent in them. And it's like, you know, what if the person doesn't really believe in or think that the boogeyman is hyped up, or doesn't even believe in the boogeyman? But now they have to take boogeyman repellent in order to continue. Well, look, here's the thing. What they don't want is people having their own opinions. Like, this culture is starting to, well, you know, the thing is, like, this has been going on. Like, we can't say certain words. Like, I have to heavily watch what I say. on these platforms now, like heavily. You have to like speak in code in order to get a point across. You can't freely say things anymore. And then how are we okay with this? Like that that should be a bigger deal to a lot of people, I would think. But nope, I guess it's not, because we need the minds of people to like this would never be going on if more people were on to what's going on, or at least suspecting of what's going on. Because like with the boogeyman thing, or the sky falling, if people suspected, hey, I know authorities are telling us that the sky is falling and that there's a invisible boogeyman on the loose, but what if what it is people aren't questioning them? They're actually encouraging this behavior. They're saying, oh, you don't take the invisible boogeyman serious, so you're out of a job. Or you can't go here, you can't go there. It's like, and for people to be encouraging this behavior is why it's happening. So one of my subscribers one day said, it doesn't really matter, like, like just making videos. Like, yes, it does, because unlocking minds is very important. We wouldn't even be in this mess that we're in now if more people were awake. So yeah, they just want to hide these dislikes. They don't want people to see the real narrative. Or, if you go on a video, it's about the invisible boogeyman, and you see all those dislikes, then they don't want people to be like, okay, I'm questioning this now. Like, how could it be this many dislikes on the doctor in charge of the invisible boogeyman? Why every time he speaks, I see all these dislikes? Why is there always so many dislikes on when the commander-in-chief speaks? Why is there dislikes on this and that, on this opinion and that, this mainstream narrative and that mainstream narrative? It's like basically they're protecting the mainstream narrative instead of having, and this behavior is disturbing to me, because to me it's so important. Dialogue is very important to get to the bottom of things. Everybody's thoughts and free speech and ability to discuss topics is very important. And the dislike button is very important. I've touched on some subjects, and I saw the dislike ratio, and then you can kind of gauge, okay, well, this is a real tough subject. Doesn't mean you got to run away from it. It just means that, hey, maybe I can figure out a way to present this information in a way where it's not so polarizing. So yeah, the dislike button's going away. Let me know your thoughts on this. To me, it's just blatant authority out of control, and just really trying to micromanage our thoughts and protect us from the realities of life. It's like, this is a safe space. I don't think anybody, like, I would like to see a poll, like a real poll, and find out how many people are really, really opposed to the dislike button. Or is it just that the authority, because I would have thought they would have been blocking a lot of these dislikes, like on the stories that they really care about. I would have thought they would have been like blocking a lot of that stuff, but they never really did. It was like almost seemed like an honest system, because I'd be watching I'd check out sometimes I just click on a video just to see the like versus dislike ratio, if it's a subject that I'm passionate about, or it's just like, okay, I'm gonna just click on this just to see what people are, just to see the like dislike ratio. And now they're taking that away from us. So I don't know. I don't think that's honest behavior. If you're afraid of a debate, you lose the debate, in my opinion. Like like when what's his name? Neil deGrasse Tyson, when he refused to debate Eric Dubé. It's like, okay, well, in my eyes, you lost the debate. Also, Kent Hovind did that. It's like Kent Hovind refused to debate Rob Skiba about flat Earth, and now that debate can never happen. So yeah, it's like, to me, it's like when you back down from a challenge, intellectual challenge like that, it just seems to me that, what do you got to hide? Like, you're backing down from dialogue or discourse. You're trying to hide what the audience thinks. You're basically hiding polling, because the dislike like ratio is like a poll. It's kind of like a poll. So why are they so afraid of real, truth? It's like they're anti-truth. It's like you're so afraid of people being able to see what anyone thinks about something, a particular subject. It's like, enough with the coward behavior, you know? Anyways, what's your thoughts on this dislike button removal on the way? Do you think that it's appropriate? I'll leave a link in the comment section if you want to find out more information about this. Also, I'll leave a link if you would like to donate to the channel. You can donate as little as $1 to help keep things going here at Feature Mind. Also, I'll leave links to my social media and my other channels. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. This has been Feature Mind signing off.